Hello everyone, it's your boy PROPH RYE, and today I'm back with another topic, another creative epic content, people. Now today, people, or should I say tonight, as it's like 1 in the morning, we're here to have a little discussion. And you know, discussion is an important one because in times like these that we're living in, people, you really know outside is a bit nasty. It's horrible. You get what I'm trying to say? So with this topic, people, it's cool. Why it's good to learn to be independent. Now, if we're talking about learning to be independent, people, from a young age, we're going back to like, let's say 6 and 7. From 6 and 7, people, my household was kind of strict, and my mum, you know, a Jamaican woman, Jamaican background, she always liked to clean and cook, and she'll wake up from all like 7 o'clock in the morning. Wake up from like 7 o'clock in the morning and she's sweeping the front of the yard. She's doing the washing up. She's all doing the cooking from early just to get it out the way. So dinner's always done from all 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. The house cleaning is always done by all 9 a.m. And you get me? And that's growing up in a household like that. So with me growing up around, let's say about 6, 7 people, I grew up with my mum. I didn't grow up with her dad. So a lot of the time, I was in the house watching my mum when she's doing her thing and she's doing the cooking, the cleaning, and a lot of the time, people, my mum will go shopping, or she'll go shopping, she'll go somewhere quickly, and this is even as a older, even growing up a bit older than that. And by the time she come back, people, the rug, I used to sweep the rug. I used to sweep the rug, and when she come back, she said that the rug is looking pretty like money. You get me? And even things like that, people, is just watching, and then you'll be surprised to know, even as a kid, growing up, you're actually learning to actually become independent, because a lot of these things, even though it's just a little simple thing as like cleaning the rug, watching wash up dishes, and every now and then you say, oh, mum, I want to wash up the dishes, and next thing you know, you're washing up the dishes now. You're watching her cook, and then you're like, mum, I want to learn to cook. And by the age of 8 years old, people, as you know, my favourite meal up to this day now is still rice and curry chicken. You get me? That's one of the first meals that I learned to cook. Oh my days. That's one of the first meals I learned to cook, people. And up to this day, I might even have it 2 times a week. So from the age of 8 years old, people, I was already cooking rice and curry chicken, all these things. But you could probably say by the age of 10, I was in the garden jerking chicken, because I used to watch my stepdad do it all the time. I grew up with my stepdad, I used to watch him do the jerk chicken all the time, and season up meat, wash meat down with the lemon and that, and season up and put on grill. You get me? So that's why even a few years ago, I even had my own little food restaurant going on, and a lot of people buy the food in there. My food tastes good. My baby Anna can tell you. Son loves it, he really likes it. You get me? So I don't know if you don't like it, to be honest, but yeah, that's something that I learned from a young age. And like you know, I've been living alone now for the past 3 years, and with that skill that I've learned, people, in times like this where times are so hard and people are wasting their money on takeaway and all of these things and going into the fast food shops, these people are not cooking the food properly. They're putting spills on the food and all of these type of stuff. A lot of the time you go and eat the food in these shops, you're guaranteed to vomit these days, because the food's not agreeing with your temple, it's not agreeing with your system. You get me? And this is why it's good to learn to cook and do these things your own. And this is all a part of learning to become independent, man. If you don't see my big brother Dwayne, yeah, he's in his 40s, and every day he's talking about how he's going home to make tuna and rice, corned beef and rice, people. And up to this day, I've never tasted his plate. He's never actually come and give me a plate. But every day, he might go to work, and then when he's done, he's stopping at my mum's house, and he's relying on my mum for food. And if my mum don't cook sometime, he's putting on an act, and he's going on a disgraceful way, people. And he's a big man, he's like 43. You get me? So when you check it out, I'm only 30 years old. And even when I was living with my ex-partner, people, and the kids and that, and a lot of the times, I was cooking almost every day. Almost every day. The kids enjoyed it, everyone enjoyed it. And it goes back to, even after that, being a single man for 3 years, going to work every day, coming back late at night, having to cook food because you say you're not going to waste money on takeaway. All of these things is literally part of being independent, because at the end of the day, you have to go out there, you have to work, you have to pay bills, you have to support yourself, really know that no one's coming to save you, no one's coming to help you. You're luckily to me, actually real people that are actually real out here in the world, and actually people that actually have good heart, that can actually even come into your life, and you know what I mean? And then by the time you know it, you guys should be on the same page and on the same path, but I already know how it is out here. And you already know the government itself, they're designed to break people and break people's spirit and stuff like that. So the government never teaches people to be independent. Going to school don't teach people to be independent. We go to school and we waste our time. And then by the time we finish school and college and that, a lot of the youths, a lot of the kids, especially in the black community, people are lost. They don't know what to do, they don't know what to turn. Their parents fail them, because a lot of people out here, they're having kids and they're not serving God, so they can't grow their kids in the right way, the right direction. By the time you know it, the kid's only a young kid, and the kid's lost his way. He doesn't know nothing about independence. When he gets to a certain age in life, he's not cooking. He's going to Morley's chicken shop all the time now, spending £5. And by the time you know it, it becomes a habit, and there's no cooking going on in the kitchen. He's relying on that. His parents probably didn't teach him to cook. When the parents was growing up cooking, the parents didn't tell them to come and have a look, come and learn this. And unfortunately, not everyone grows up in a way where they manage to learn independence. And you'll be surprised to know there's so many people out here in their 40s and their 50s, and they can't teach you anything about learning how to be independent. You get me? And a lot of the time, a lot of people come out here and they will try to tell you things like, oh yeah, you need to be independent, you need to do this and that. And when you check it out, people, they ain't even done the work themselves. So this is why it's good to learn these things and know who you're taking advice from as well, man. And like I said, people, it's not hard. You put these things into practice, you know how life is, you know that becoming fully independent. Alright, cool. Becoming fully independent, people, especially you're living alone, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a little drift here to life. Sometime in life, people, you have to separate from your family members. You have to separate from your friends, just to make sure that you can stay on the right path in life. So with that being said, people, I was homeless like 2 times, people. And even going through the homeless times, people, I was still learning and putting into play, still becoming independent, because I already knew everyone turned against me. The only person I had was God. And that's what kept me pushing every single day, getting up every single day. And like I said, without God, people don't really know what independence really means. So when you check it out, a lot of people out there say they're independent, they're this, they're that. But when you check out the lifestyle, when you check out the way they're living and what they're actually doing, you'll say, nah, that's not it. That's not no independence. That's not God. That's not the right path. You get me? So God actually puts you on the right path and teaches you, and even put you in hard predicaments and hard times, to go through hard times, so you can learn to become independent on your own self. And times again, I keep learning and I keep going through these situations like I've never been through it before. You get me? And my independence never leaves me, and me putting that into practice every single day never leaves me. Because at the end of the day, we're born alone, we die alone. Which means that at the end of the day, people, you have to keep pushing for yourself and keep learning how to be independent for yourself, because no one's going to push you, no one's going to give you the right advice. And a lot of the time, people, you'll see, especially on the road to becoming the higher version of yourself, a better version of yourself, becoming a full independent woman or man, you will see that people will try to give you the bad advice and knock you down. So people, I'm going to leave this video here. It's great speaking to you guys tonight. I hope we all can wake up tomorrow and say, yes, we want to learn to be independent. You get me? Get up, clean your room. Clean the room. Sometimes cleaning the room, I can't be bothered. But you have to get up and clean the room as part of even living righteously. You get me? Yesterday I had to do a deep clean. and it took me 3 hours when it could have took me 1, but at the same time I was tired and I said, you know what, let me just go with the flow. Sometimes you don't want to do it, but you have to do it. You can't give, it's like not doing it and telling yourself you're tired. You're giving up on yourself. That's not independent. An independent person does everything they need to do. Everything is like you have a checklist and you know that time's running out and you know that you're tired. You're going to tick it off regardlessly, and even though you're tired, you're going to do it. Like, for example, just now, I was with my missus Anna upstairs. She was putting her son to bed. And we know that we have things to do. Right now, we would have been sleeping, and by the time we wake up in the morning, guess what? We're going to feel bad. You know why? Because we knew we had things to do in the night, and we told ourselves that we're going to go to sleep because Anna was putting her son to bed and was there laying on the bed all together. By the time we know it, I fell asleep. I think Anna fell asleep, and then finally, you know, her son took time to go to sleep, and by the time you know it, it's like we all just woke up like this. I don't know what it was, but at the end of the day, when you're doing God's work, that's how it goes. And that just shows you that being independent, the things that you need to do come first, which means that we was tired, we woke up, I literally had a shower. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wouldn't even had a shower, I would have went to sleep, because I gotta go to work and them type of things there. So I would have literally just, it would have been game over from there. But the fact that we got up, Anna just done a video, I'm doing the same video that she just made just now, and what can I say? At least we say we woke up, we got up and we done some work. That is called being independent, people. So I'm going to leave this video here, people. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be back here with more topics as usual. You know me, topics don't run out. I've got a million, trillion, billion. Which one is more? So anyways, people, it's a boy PROPH RYE. I'm out.